You testify that he actually grabbed that woman's wrist and twisted it, right?
And told her that he could effectively break her wrist by saying he knew how many pounds of pressure, or asking her how many pounds of pressure it took to break a human wrist.
But your own witness, your former best friend, Rocky Pennington, she didn't corroborate that, did she?
I'm not quite sure what part of that night she saw.
Going by everything we've seen and know about Amber Heard this far, you would agree that it shouldn't surprise us anymore when she tells a lie, right? Well, that doesn't seem to be the case, as the actress has just been caught in yet another lie about the settlement of the case. But the real kick of this video is the sob story she just wrote after news broke about the settlement. Spoiler alert, that post was more or less filled with lies, and he'll tell you how. So rock around till the end of the video. Looking at the statement Amber posted, you would think she was the one that actually brought the case forward. But then, if we've learned anything about the actress after all this time, it's that you can always trust her to twist the facts. And that exact thing is what landed her in this case in the first place after she defamed Johnny Depp. And now, she has done it again. It's only been a couple of hours since it was officially revealed that the case between the ex-spouses had been settled. However, Amber Heard, for her own part, has decided to derail the story and completely flip the narrative. This was revealed after the actress posted a statement following the announcement of the settlement. In said statement, the actress mentioned that she didn't choose the settlement. In fact, that was basically how the whole statement began. But the problem with this is that it is nothing but a lie. You see, the reason why this is such an obvious and blatant lie is that she had already lost the case. After Depp sued her for libel over the December 2018 op-ed she wrote in the Washington Post describing herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse, the jury handed him a win. Specifically, the jury ordered her to pay Depp $10 million in compensatory damages and $5 million in punitive damages. However, the punitive damages were reduced to $350,000 under a state cap. Going by this information, it's pretty obvious that the actress was most likely the only person that wanted this settlement in the first place. I know you could also argue that she had plans to appeal and maybe she could have won that and it would change the whole dynamic of things, but the truth is that reality was never really the likely one. You see, one of the most important aspects of this whole case was the testimonies that were given, all of which shed light on the lives of the pair in the past. And while in Johnny's case, the actor was wholly focused on taking accountability for his actions in the past, Amber was playing the blame game and literally put everything on Johnny. And even while she did that, the jury was still able to award the Pirates of the Caribbean actor the win. If that doesn't tell you everything about how things could have turned out, I don't know what will. Additionally, there is also the fact that appeals are mostly based on credibility, so by Johnny choosing to be responsible for all his past actions, he automatically becomes the more credible one. At least, compared to someone who was constantly photographed with bottles of wine in public and claimed never to have had a problem with drinking, the choice is pretty clear. However, that doesn't seem to be the look of things to Amber. In her statement, the actress added that she had lost faith in US's legal system because of her loss. Let me remind you that this was a publicly televised case where the entire world watched different parties testify about their marriage. Think it's possible that so many people could have watched the trial and been wrong about her? Seems unlikely, but even besides that, there is also the fact that she is literally still in the middle of another case here in the US with two of her insurance companies over the Depp case. I mean, this basically says everything you need to know about just how manipulative Amber is willing to be, just to shape the narrative in her favor. And now, even prominent figures in the world can see her desperation. But it's not just prominent figures that have been talking about this whole thing, the fans have also been involved. And for some, it just seems like she's getting a slap on the wrist. Like this user who wrote, "The woman who says she has no money is going to pay with what? She is going to continue to defame Depp with her cult's help and skip off to make her tours with the help of her enablers. Nothing learned at all about false accusations. She gets the celebrity getaway free card. Who knows, maybe things will change later. Anyway, that's it for this video. Goodbye."